When you think about the path to success, does it sound kind of like this? Make good grades in school, get a good job, work hard for 45 years, save, retire, then live off your Social Security and your 401k. My guest today says most people who follow that path failed to retire by age 65. Joining us with a different path that worked for him and can work for you too is Stephen J. Davis with Total Wealth Academy. Hello there, Stephen.
How are you?
All right, you started out just like what I read. You do well in school, you get your good job, you were top of your game in your sales job, and then what happened?
Well, right after winning a national sales contest, I was working 60, 70 hours a week. They sent me to Hawaii. When I got back from Hawaii, they cut my pay by 20 grand a year.
That put you behind the 8 ball and got you in debt.
It did, but it woke me up. I'm grateful that it happened. I was only 27. I'm grateful that it happened to me at a young age because a lot of people don't wake up till much later. And I realized that depending on a job as a sole source of income was very high risk.
Yeah.
So I started studying, and I learned that 90% of the millionaires in the United States had used real estate to become so. So I started studying real estate and began investing.
Yeah, all right. So real estate as opposed to the different types of things that we see in the markets. And of course, as we've seen in the markets over the last few years in particular, it's taken a wild ride and people have had a lot of losses. Okay, some folks have some questions. Samantha, I'd like to add real estate to my portfolio, but I don't have a lot of cash on hand. Can I use money from my retirement account to invest in real estate? A friend of mine said this is not possible. There we go with all the, well, my friend said.
My friend said, yeah. Here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to talk to your friends about money because your friends are probably in the same financial position you are. Mm-hmm. So you're not talking to qualified people. Yes, you can use your IRA, your 401k, any qualified retirement account can be self-directed. Once it's self-directed and there's no tax or penalty to do it, you can actually use that money to invest in real estate.
All right, Melvin wants to know, I'm 62 years old and don't have much in savings, but I want that second stream of income that you talk about. Is it too late for me to start investing in real estate? All right, 62, just a few years off of retirement.
That's right. You know, it's never too late. I have some clients in their 70s that started in their 70s.
Wow.
Their attitude is a little different. They're really not doing it for themselves. They're doing it for legacy. But no, 62 is not too late, but you do want to take action as quickly as possible.
Yeah, when we say investing in real estate comes in many different forms, and we're not saying that you buy one rent house and then charge rent, or you're flipping a house. This is something different. It's kind of strength in numbers.
Yes, he should focus on passive investing. Large apartment complexes, senior living complexes, self-storage complexes, where he just puts up some of his money, then someone else does all the management and just sends him a check quarterly.
Yeah.
He wants to build a passive stream of income, not an active stream of income at
and
that
he's not
age.
buying the entire complex. He's part of a group,
he's
right?
Part. And that's all I do. I'm a passive investor. I buy part of an apartment complex, part of a self-storage complex, and so on.
All right, what does Total Wealth Academy teach us when we take the class?
What we do is we focus on building a second stream of income. And it's based off Warren Buffett's comment that you should never rely on a sole source of income, a job. You should always invest to build a second stream of income. People need to know he was not referring to stocks, mutual funds, gold, silver, or crypto.
Or another job.
Or another job, absolutely not, because they don't produce cash flow. He was referring to businesses and primarily real estate because it produces cash flow.
Yeah. You get out of it what you put into it. Give us an idea of what some people can make a month.
Well, I had a 22-year-old student who was making 10 grand a month. By the time he was probably 30, maybe 32, he was making 80 grand a month. So it can be anywhere. I just tell people to figure out what their bills are. Let's say their bills, everything, including food, 5 grand a month.
Yeah.
They should build a $10,000 a month second stream of income so they can pay their bills and have money for romance and travel and fun.
All right, well, if you'd like to meet Stephen and his team and find out how to build a second stream of income, sign up for a free sample class at TotalWealthAcademy.net or give them a call at this number. It's 855-576-7325. Again, that number is 855-576-7325. 7325. And remember, Total Wealth Academy teaches people how to build wealth and get peace of mind while helping and serving others with real estate.